Hey guys, it's me, Dave. It's 4/3/2021 Saturday night. So I'm sitting here trying to relax, having a couple drinks. And it's been a long day. I've been up, I got up at, I don't know what time it was, 6:15 or something like that. I got up and then we headed down to the cities there at 8 o'clock to get that truck. We didn't get back until about 1 o'clock, 10 to 1. So we had to go down there and fill out paperwork. I had to fill out paperwork and all this stuff, and took the truck for a drive to make sure I like it, and tested out the 4-wheel drive and stuff like that. And um, I mean, you guys can tell I don't have much money, right? I mean, it's it's an 18-year-old truck with a little rust on it and stuff, and like I say, they put me on Social Security. That's what I'm living off of. And I had to finance the truck. I had to finance it, and I got approved for $3,500. I had $500 down, so they wanted $4,000 for the truck, and so I kind of overpaid for it, But it is the ZR2. I think that's the off-road package type stuff. It has a Fortec, the 4.3 V6 motor in it and stuff. And you look underneath the hood, and that engine is like spotless. I mean, there's new belts, new hoses, and it's spotless. You can't tell that truck is 18 years old. But that's that's in my budget. And I'm not happy about the payment. I have to cut some things out of my budget to pay for this truck. Get rid of some stuff. Some luxuries for me. To pay for this truck. But I'll be paying on it for 2 years. So what do you do, right? I went down there and took care of it. I didn't get tortured. I expected. I swear to God, I expected to get tortured. I expected to be sitting on the side of the freeway calling the police. I thought I was gonna get nailed. Got down there, no problem. Like I said, took it for a ride and all this stuff. Tested out the 4-wheel drive and all this stuff, and then filled out all the paperwork for the financing and stuff like that, and got that all taken care of, and I was on my way. It needs tabs next month, so I'm gonna have to put out extra money for tabs next month. So what do? You kind of get screwed no matter what. So you just try not to get screwed that hard sometimes. But so hopefully it'll be a good truck. Another thing I paid that I have on the truck. There's a 3-year warranty on the truck. Covers the drivetrain and the motor. So he's like, yeah, you could go out and blow the truck up tomorrow and it'll be covered. Warranty will cover it. So it's 3 years or 30,000 miles, whichever comes first. Which I'm surprised, it has a warranty on it. So I'm like, well, okay, that makes it a little bit better, even if you overpay a little bit, So that's not a bad thing. But they laid off me all day today. I've been up all day. I have energy. I have been in a pretty good mood. I'm shocked. I might get nailed tonight. I might get nailed. It could be coming. They're like, oh, we'll give them a break, but we're gonna nail the hell out of them. So I could get nailed anytime. I'm expecting it. I could get nailed, or I'm almost calling for help. So we'll have to see what happens there. I don't know what will happen, but so anyway, that's kind of what happened. It's been a good day. I've been kind of dragging a little bit, but I tried laying down from 6 to 7, and they just wouldn't let me sleep. They were putting all kinds of images in my head and all that stuff for that hour. I got up. I laid down for about 45 minutes, got up. I had to get up. They were hitting me, remote or monitoring me, or manipulation, whatever you want to call it. And so then I thought, well, I'll go for a little ride. So I took the truck over to the park where I take Tanner, and I'm like, I'm gonna check it out a little bit more, and I was looking more, more closely, underneath there, and looking at the suspension, and I mean, everything's in good shape. It's nice and tight. It drives nice and tight. The steering's tight, and uh, everything's pretty good on it. And uh, it's, I don't know, it's not bad. So and then I went for a little ride and came home, and um, I had to make food for the dogs, and now I'm just having a drink. So uh, not much going on today. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it tonight? It's possible. Am I gonna get it tomorrow? It's possible. They'll lay off me and then they'll nail me hard. Sometimes. I have been getting it the last 2 weeks. I'll get breaks. I'll get 2 weeks off and get hit for 2 weeks, or I'll get 2 weeks off, get hit for a week. Or, it's hard. I mean, they'll keep me up for 2 days. They'll nail me for 50 hours, and it just all depends, I guess, on what's going on. So anyway, I got a vehicle. I got insurance on it. I switched my insurance. I never canceled the insurance on my van because I didn't want to start it over again. So I've been here, my van's in the junkyard. So I've been paying insurance on that for a couple months, and then I switched it over to the truck, and it went down $20 a month. So I saved money there, in stuff. And we had Sling TV, and I said, I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to get rid of Sling TV. That's $50 a month. I got to save some money. And my relative's like, well, take $50 off the rent and keep the Sling TV. So I'm like, all right, if you want to do that, if you want to pay for it, then you can pay for it. But so I'm trying to save money everywhere I can right now, because I want to have a couple bucks to go camping and stuff like that, and and stuff. So we're trying to I don't get that much money, you guys. I'm trying to have a few luxuries at the same time, and go out there and have some fun and stuff, and have some gas, and go to the beach, and and stuff like that. And we got to try to do that stuff even if we don't have much money. I'll be living off $200 a month. That's what, after all my bills, I'll have $50 a week to spend, and that's gas and a little bit of food, and camping, and and that won't go very far, and stuff. So what do? You gotta try to, there's ways to do things. I mean, there's ways to eat cheap, and there's ways to not cut corners, but you know what I mean, be a little frugal, and kind of, maybe I can't afford this brand name stuff, but I might be able to afford the cheaper stuff that's the same thing, that type of stuff, and stuff. So, we have to be creative on how to save money, is what I'm saying, So, we might do some tent camping. We might pick up a tent for $60, and we'll do some tent camping. It's $18 a night. We could probably go camping more that way if we did that and stuff. How would Tanner do? I don't know. I didn't take him in the truck today. I'm gonna try to take him in the truck tomorrow. He gets a little weaky when he goes for rides. So, but this truck doesn't. It's all tight. No rattles, no squeaks or nothing. So he might do okay. We're just gonna go a few blocks over to the park. We're gonna drive there, and then if he's good, then we'll go for a little ride just through the little part of town we live in, which is 10 minutes. It's only a couple miles. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna give that a try. Anyway, happy Easter, you guys! I forgot it's Easter tomorrow. My relative's cooking a ham, and I think we got some sweet potatoes and some potatoes and stuff like that. So it's just gonna be her and I here, I'll be hanging around all day probably. You know, there ain't nothing on TV. You know, so I'll be hanging around. You know, get Tanner out and stuff, and you know, so that's what we're doing for Easter. Not a big deal. You know, it's pretty much just her and I. My brothers and sisters are all married and have kids, and you know, my brothers are grandfathers, believe it or not. You know, and so they have their family and all that stuff, and all that stuff. So anyway, happy Easter, you guys. You know, if you can get together with family, I hope you guys do. Um, you know, don't talk about this crap. You know, just try to get along with your family. Um, you know, there's a good chance they know what's going on. They could be part of it, or they at least know about it. You know, my family does. You know, they went to everyone. They were at the car lot. You know, they weren't at the car lot, but the guy doing my paperwork, I think he was the owner, and he was doing my paperwork, and he was tapping his foot on the on the floor when they were hitting me. So I mean, it's like he was. They got they got to these guys. They were involved. You know, they're gonna do it. I on my other Facebook account, I posted a picture of the truck, and I said, "This is our new camping rig." And one of my friends from high school, from childhood, Lincoln, or elementary school, you know, he left a comment on there. He's like, "Yeah, you should come up and go camping where I have my camper up in Big Lake, which is about 20 miles away from where I live. You know, if I go up there, they're gonna get them involved, and they're not gonna be mean to me, but they'll be validating and verifying the whole time. You know, um, and stuff, which would make me uncomfortable. You know, I want to see my friends, but they're gonna get them involved. I mean, they just are. You know, they're gonna get them involved in this program. They get everyone involved. You know, they got another one of my friends involved. You know, he was sitting there verifying their technology. He was tapping his foot on the porch. You know, the whole time. You know, they get my brothers involved. Um, and they'll hit me a little bit with rage around my brother, and he'll tap on the truck box or something. You know, and to verify that. You know how they do it, I don't know. Are they feeling what I'm feeling? Are they just telling them to tap? I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know. I kind of gave up guessing. I don't know how they're doing it, but that's what they do. In my program. So anyway, so you guys enjoy your weekend and all that stuff, and thanks for the thumbs ups, you guys, on the truck video. And I haven't read the comments yet or anything, but I'm a regular TI, you guys, with no money, and that's what I can afford, and I'm trying to make the best out of it and stuff, and I'm gonna be broke for the next couple years, so we got to try to do what we can do to live halfway decent and stuff. So anyway, you guys have a good weekend and a good Easter, and I'll talk to you guys later.